Hey, thank you, Jesus. Hey, it's Pastor Morris. Just wanted to jump on this morning and give you a quick download from the King of Glory. How about that? Ezra is one of my probably one of the men. If I'm not easily impressed by men. But Ezra, this precious man of God, his humility, his witness, his desire to live out the word of God before God's people fascinates me. It arrests my very soul. So I want to share with you something from the book of Ezra concerning Ezra in don't have a title for this, but I do want to share with you that it's very important, precious ones, that we understand that God is our source. He is the one we depend on. Now, Ezra has received incredible favor from the king there in in Babylon, where they've been captive, and now he's taking supplies, and he's taking women and children and other people back to Jerusalem that want to make Aliyah to go back to Jerusalem there. So he has the king has blessed him with an abundance of silver and gold, just by virtue of him telling the king about his God. The king is fascinated with Ezra. God gives Ezra tremendous favor with the king, and now he's taking this caravan of people and helpless people through these very dangerous lands. And now it dawns on him that they're going to need safe passage through these because of their women, children. There's all this wealth, and there's bandits all the way on the roads there to Jerusalem. And so he does something that is quite remarkable. I'm going to read out of Ezra chapter 8. I'm going to read verses 21 and 20. This is remarkable, and this should be the mindset, precious ones, of the believer. And here's how it reads. I may put 23 in there with this, but to verse 21, I'm reading out of the New King James Version. It says that then Ezra is talking about himself. I proclaimed a fast there at the river Ahava, that we might humble ourselves before our God to seek from Him the right way for us and our little ones and all our possessions. So now he is seeking the heart of God for safe passage. He understands they're going to need protection, and I want you to catch that. He's seeking protection from the one who is able to protect them in every way. Now, that's powerful stuff. Now, let's continue. Verse 22 says, For I was ashamed to request of the king an escort of soldiers and horsemen to help us against the enemy on the road, because we had spoken to the king, saying, The hand of our God is upon all those for good who seek him, but his power and his wrath are against all those who forsake him. Now, I'm going to end right there because I want to expound on that. I want you to understand why does Ezra not want to confront the king? You know, he had tremendous favor with the king, and the king would have gladly given him soldiers and horsemen to protect them on the road. It would not have been a problem. But Ezra understands this. I have a responsibility. Now you got to catch this, precious ones, to protect my testimony. Woo! Is that not powerful stuff? He says, I've been telling this king about the power and the might of our God, how the God of glory protects those that seek him, and he's against those that are the enemies of those that seek him. He has made our God, and we should, precious ones, when we speak of our God, we should make our God larger than life. We should show the world. Hear me well, precious ones. When I talk about God, I want those that hear me talking about my God know, just by virtue of my conversation, that I totally trust the King of Glory. Are you hearing me, precious ones? Now, so God does give him safe passage, but I believe that God gives him safe passage. Well, God would have given him safe passage anyway, because Ezra is his man. Ezra is totally dependent on the God of glory. The concept is, precious ones, hear me well, God will use men and women to bless you, but it is God's responsibility to protect you. Hear me well. It's God's responsibility to make sure that no hurt, no harm, no danger comes to you. So when it comes time for you to look for a champion, make sure you're not looking for a champion amongst men. Your champion is your God, and he shall rise up. Whoa, hear me well, and fight for you. That's the God of glory. Think about that, precious ones. I'll see you the next time. Have a godly day and